Well, great morning, everyone. Oh my goodness. Oh, before I do reading this morning, I just wanted to talk about what happened spring break and what's going on now that we're just, really not hearing about, but I want to put it out there for people that are dating and, they had the spring break and over 4,000 kids went home with HIV. Yeah. HIV, hookups. And what's going on now, they have another thing out now, syphilis. This happened up in Seattle, was one place, but syphilis that has, migrated. It's bad now. They went on a date with this guy who had this new syphilis and in 2 months going blind. So this stuff is no joke. 2 months. This new syphilis that's out there, you can go blind in 2 months. Okay. So, syphilis and HIV are on the rise, and so just, if you're somebody out there dating, be really careful, okay? Being a celibate, it's not something I have to worry about. I have no intentions of dating and jumping into bed with anyone, but if you are dating, and these were older people that had the syphilis thing going on. Yeah, this guy was in his 60s, and he was dating a number of women, and all of a sudden these women are showing up and, again, going blind, and just really was doing havoc with their whole systems. So just be aware this stuff is going on out there. Be careful. Be careful. So let's go ahead and we'll just do a reading and see what the cards have to say today. So the reading's about Trump. Trump, the Star card. So usually it's about Trump, it's about a narcissist, or it could be higher information. But with what's going on with all the stuff now, usually 9 out of 10, it's about Trump. The energy coming into it from the past, what's coming in is an agreement. Okay, an agreement when it comes to Trump. Above it is new information. New sword, it also could be Iran stuff. Foundation, the world. So this is affecting the world. An agreement about Trump that affects the world. And 9 out of 10, it's about Iran and stuff. Now, Trump has said, you guys, if you want oil, go get it. You go take care of Hormuz. He starts all this stuff, and then France tells him, well, I tell you what, you go find new airspace, but you're not allowed to fly over our airspace anymore. So, things are just going crazy. So let's see what we have going on today. Today is, they're walking away. Okay? Walking away. The world is walking away from Trump, which you can't blame them. And so the challenge is strength. The strength of all of this. Above it, judgment is taking place. The foundation is the nightmare. Yeah, Trump is a nightmare on the world stage. He's an absolute idiot. He's not my president. I didn't vote for that fool, and I'm sure that 99.9% people on this channel didn't vote for him. If we have any that were MAGA, that are waking up, welcome. But 99.9% of the people on this channel never voted for this fool to begin with. So, potential outcome is a new action. New action on the horizon. Outside influence is what's been hidden, or maybe what is being hidden now. Above it, yeah, the swords are coming down. Judgment is coming down about the things that Trump is doing. And the foundation is his abuse of power, the nightmare for the world because of his abuse of power. A lot of judgment is coming down. And let's see what's under driving all of this. The emperor, he who thinks he's king. Okay? Leadership, what's being held to, his greed. It's always about his greed, what he's holding, trying to figure out another move. He doesn't know what to do. What's being constructed. What's being worked on. Work being done. Things being overturned. The Knight of Swords, I would say this has to do with, again, sending in troops, etc. The fight. Iran charging in. Now he's pushed to the edge. Seven of Wands. In defense mode. Okay. Arguments, struggles taking place. People are wanting to temper this, wanting to get to a better place. Okay? But we are dealing with his insanity. Okay? We want justice because of the things that he's juggling. And he is out in the cold. Okay? Trying to control actions, being ruled by his own actions now, of what he's tried to get away with, the bare bones of what he's tried to get away with, what he's hanging on to, which is, again, causing him ever closer, another step closer to end of life. Okay? He's got himself in this predicament. The Chariot, things are in motion. And he is facing loss. Because the actions are taking place. And his mental decline, I mean, really, he's seriously close to, end of life stuff. He's mentally declined. I mean, just, it's so bad with him. There's a message about an action. This is about the wealth, the power, the drama, the establishment. Could be also Repugly Uglies. That mindset that they've got, but now they are pondering. They don't like what's coming. But they feel they're tied up. And we're still dealing with Epstein stuff yet to come out. Light is being shed. More investigations are taking place. More burden is taking place. There's a new cup. Information he keeps trying to block. And then we have the Magatonians, the family, concrete message being offered up when it comes to what's being birthed in America and the choices made in life. The lid is off. When it comes to him attempting to control any longer, he is facing death, the end point. He is out of control with things. And it is a tower moment because of the harvest. Okay. So he's losing control. He's lost control. The world is backed off from him. They're not going to aid him. And he's put everybody in a bad position. I'd like to know what is being hidden. Something is being hidden, but the NATO countries, everything has walked away from him and said, we're not getting involved. Okay? And this white Christian nationalism that wants to totally support the Zionists. Okay, now even the rabbis, the real rabbis, talk against the Zionists. Okay? Those in Iran, there are Jews that live there, they have no problem with them. The problem is the ones like Netanyahu, the Zionists. Okay. So I do have one up there's a rabbi that's talking about all of this that said really Israel, that area belongs to really the Palestinians. Okay. And he's very point blank honest about what it is, what it says, and the Zionist movement, that those are not really Torah-based Jews. They're not. Netanyahu is not a Torah-based Jew. He is a Zionist. And they are, the Zionists are just about war. And we're going to take this. We don't care what the Torah says. We don't care what any of them say. We're going to do it anyway. And that's why they were out in the desert for 40 years, because of their hard-headedness. They're still hard-headed. Okay? So, I'm not talking about, they say, if you say anything against Israel, that you're anti-Semitic. Not at all. No. Okay, there are those that follow the Torah that are genuine Jewish, and then there are Zionists. They're warmongers. They're haters. They are bullheaded, and they're still that way. They're the ones that when Moses came down from the mountain, they're worshiping the golden calf. And they're still doing it. Okay? So, just because you are against those doesn't mean you're anti-Semitic. It means you are against those worshiping the golden calf. Those that are warmongers, those that are haters. And then, of course, Trump jumps right in and now has got himself in a real fix. And the rest of the world is walking away from him. And you can't blame them. It's not up to NATO to get involved in this hater drama. So on that note, I'll leave that here, but that's what I'm getting today. I just wanted to alert people, especially if you are dating, etc. Be very, very careful out there, because there are some really, really, really nasty things out there that you definitely do not want to have to deal with. So on that note, I'll leave that here. We'll see you online.